Hey, what's up? Follow up to the last video. I'm uploading 2 videos today. This is the second one. There's power in a few places now, my apartment included. The power came back at like, I don't know, 1 a.m., 2? I don't really know. As I woke up because I heard the whole bing of everything turning on, not in my apartment, but like outside. And I had left my fan setting on just in case. And I felt a nice cool breeze in my fan, and I was like, yay, and I rolled over and fell asleep. I'm exhausted. I barely slept in the last 2 days, but unless people have had, like, I don't know how you say it in English, an electric plant, sure, that most people have slept garbage, so whatever, who cares. It's Friday, hooray. So far, I think I still have class canceled, unless I don't. I'm sure I'll find out eventually. My plan today, class or no class, is to go grab a nice cold beer somewhere, because it's been a very strange week. Fuck else can I say? I don't know. People make such nice vlogs compared to me, you know? It's like, I just turn on a camera and I just say whatever the fuck's on my... Oh my god, is that a dog? Oh, so cute. He's like sitting behind a gate. Oh, he's protecting. Well, I hope he doesn't bark at me, but oh, he's so cute. Oh, good boy. Or girl. Most people, vloggers, have like a thing that they discuss and they stick to the topic, and then they go into iMovie and make nice jump cuts, and it all looks great. And I mostly record on my phone. I almost never do editing, even though I'm learning how to do that fancy jump cut stuff, even though it's kind of hard. And I just say whatever the fuck's on my mind, and it's okay, I guess. I'm really tired. Like I said, big whoop, so's everybody. But, like, yeah, I didn't really sleep super great last night. I think I slept like 4 hours, 3. 4 hours. I've had a coffee and a Red Bull. I'm probably getting another Red Bull before I walk to work. It's pretty early. I got to work early today because I figured I wanted to get like breakfast somewhere, because I was also really hungry. I will say, like, I posted it on Facebook, but most people don't have me on Facebook, and this is too long to put on Twitter. So I think the craziest thing that has happened to me in this blackout is yesterday I had like no signal at all on my phone. Like, calls weren't going out, my internet didn't work, and I'm like, all right, fine, fuck it. So I said, all right, let me go to a McDonald's that I know would have Wi-Fi and food no matter what. And I made the drive there. It took like 15 minutes, give or take. And you know, like, it's already getting dark, so it's kind of scary to drive already, but you know, I take my time. And everything hurts. And so I get there, and I park, and I'm looking at my phone real quick because I finally have signal. And then an old lady knocks on my window, and I roll it down a crack because I'm like, what the fuck? And then she just starts going on, and I'm just like, what do you want from me? Of course, it was to sell me bracelets because she needed money, but I was really broke yesterday anyway, and I had no change on me. But yeah, she just went off on like, oh, she's like a terminal cancer patient, and her medications are really expensive, and she needed money to go to Japan to see her son, but the DEA could confiscate her medication because even though it's not illegal, it could be illegal. This went on for a while, and finally she left me alone, but I stayed in the car for like 10 more minutes because I'm like, well, that's a crazy lady. And then, boom! Fucking asshat, like, ran into a cop that was, you know, dealing with traffic, making sure people stopped and stuff like that. And I'm like, what the hell? Jesus Christ. And that was a mess. And then finally I'm like, all right, let me go to McDonald's. Let's get something to eat. Paper on the door. No ATM or credit card or card system available. And I'm like, this was a waste. Fuck. Because I had $3 on my account, and I was going to use my credit card, and wouldn't you know, and never mind. So I figured I'd still sit down and use the McDonald's Wi-Fi. The McDonald's Wi-Fi didn't work, so I used my phone's hotspot, and I used my laptop for maybe half an hour, and then I fucking peaced out. Then I went home, and there was no electricity, no signal, and I just put my phone on airplane and had like a really uncomfortable sleep for like 3 hours. And then I woke up and I had forgotten to put on my Levemir, so I couldn't fall asleep. It took me 3 hours to figure that out, and then I put it on and I got an hour more sleep, and then the alarm sounded and I didn't want to move. But I said, all right, nobody else, regardless of who has electricity or not, nobody's cooked, nobody has food in their fridges, so I better get the fuck out of my house early, get some change just in case this time, and go somewhere for breakfast. And that's what I did, so that's why I'm falling asleep right now. Story time's over. Anyway, for the most part, I'm alright. Like I said, this week's been good. I have a private blog, so nobody would know about this, but I have written a little bit about how I've gotten a bit better generally, but I still have like a hard time sometimes, you know, like emotionally, because of stuff that's happened. And I've got good days, but and I also have, you know, sometimes have bad days. And for the most part, 90% of the time, I'm okay. You know, like I get up, I take my medication, I do stuff, and I go home. The rest of the time, the remaining 10% is usually at night when I'm home by myself, and I think about recent stuff, and I think about things, and whatever we're gonna do, feel awful. So most of the time, I just cry myself to sleep. But like I said, that's literally 10% of the time. That doesn't happen all the time. And what matters is that I'm still doing my best. I'm doing my best, and I always will do my best. So, what are you gonna do? Anyway, that's it. I'm gonna get the fuck out of my car and go to work, I guess. God, I'm tired. Anyway, I don't know where y'all live. I hope where you live you have had no electric problems or problems with your electricity or power, and that you've had a good night's sleep, and that you've had a good week, and that you have a good Friday, because it's finally Friday. Definitely grabbing a cold beer tonight after everything. So, take care, guys. Bye-bye.